Hey up lads, I'm Scrap Iron Steve, and welcome to another Earthbound Immortal deck profile. Yeah, I'm already revisiting this deck because, well, it's kind of my baby. It's shit, but I love to try and make it good. And I think I might have kind of done it with the Lair of Darkness stuff, because it works surprisingly well. But I might as well just get into the deck profile to talk about it. So first off, you've got your Earthbound lineup. Significantly smaller than when I was using the Pendulum version, because their only plays were the Earthbound Immortals. So now, only 2 Uru and 2 Asilipiscu. And the reason I play these is because with Lair of Darkness, you can tribute your opponent's monsters for effects. Also, the deck loves running virus cards, so with the tributing the opponent's monster thing, using Uru's effect, you can tribute your opponent's monster, steal one of their monsters, and then attack still. And with Asilipiscu, if it's tributed for one of the virus cards, it blows up the opponent's field as well. So it works really quite well, both of these with the Lair of Darkness stuff. And yeah, not really much else to say except for they're Earthbound Immortals, they're big, they're kind of the mainstay of the deck because it's the Earthbound Immortal deck, so yeah. Nice ratio, this. Then, onto the Lair of Darkness stuff. 3 Lilith, Lady of Lament. She is in here just to search your virus cards and tribute your opponent's monsters to do so. And she's a decent card. Not really much else to say. She's not that big of a mainstay of the deck, but using your main combo, using Brilliant Fusion and all that stuff, which I'm going to get into later, she is just a nice extra normal summon, because you've got 3 of those in this deck, and Lilith is possibly you want to go for most. Then, possibly the thing that makes this deck function the best, Arima, the Wicked Warden. Yeah, I thought Lilith was going to be the best card in this deck, but no, it's Arima, because, for one thing, this is a deck that loves field spells, so discarding Arima to get Lair of Darkness is essentially a 4th, 5th and 6th terraforming. Brilliant. But also, there's the fact that you can tribute 1 dark monster to draw a card, or if it's not Arima, you can add 1 dark monster with 2000 or more defense from your deck to your hand. It searches the Earthbound. Oh my god, that is so beautiful, I can't even describe. They finally have a searcher, hence why there's only 4 of them rather than 7. I love this card. Arima makes the deck work, because, oh, you need an extra draw, Arima. You need Lair of Darkness, Arima. You need an Earthbound, Arima. You see where I'm going with this? Definitely run at 3. Then, for your big play, aside from the Earthbounds, 2 Darkest Diabolos. I like Diabolos. Diabolos is fun, because if you tribute monsters to summon your Earthbounds, you get a Diabolos from hand or grave. If you tribute a monster... What the shit was that? Oh, Formula Synchron. Anyway, if you tribute any of your monsters for a virus card or a monster effect, you get a Diabolos. Or, if you tribute a card for Diabolos' effect, you get another Diabolos. It's hilarious. And the fact that he can just take cards out of your opponent's hand and can't be tributed is so goddamn glorious, I can't believe it. So yeah, 2 Darkest Diabolos. I might bump it up to 3, not sure. Depends how well this next guy works in the deck. Namely, Duke Shade. I'm not sure about Duke Shade. He's a nice extra normal summon, and he cycles your Earthbounds, because it's 1 level 5 or higher dark monster from your graveyard, so normal summon it, add an Earthbound back to hand. Tasty. And it's a very solid card, especially with the tributing dark monsters thing, which gets you another, which can get you Diabolos. But I don't know. Might put him down to 2 and put Diabolos up to 3. I'm going to play with the deck some more and find out. Then, your two things for Brilliant Fusion, Trick Clown and Tourmaline. I will get into the combo, well, I say the combo, it's not exactly hard. Brilliant Fusion with a Lair of Darkness on the field to go into Seraphonite, sending Trick Clown, summoning Trick Clown, and then using Trick Clown and Seraphonite and using the extra normal summon of Seraphonite to get an Earthbound out. Crazy. But it's just the easiest way to get Earthbounds out, hence why Brilliant Fusion is in this deck. It's annoying that these two brick, but it's the price you have to pay a shitty deck. Well, at least. Now, onto the spell cards. Oh, holy shit, this card is amazing. Lair of Darkness at 3 is so good. All face-up monsters on the field become dark. Tributes for days. Once per turn, if you attribute a monster you control to activate a card effect, you contribute one dark monster your opponent controls. Tributes for days! And once per turn, during the end phase, special summon as many torment tokens as possible to the turn player's field in defense position, up to the number of monsters tributed that turn. Hello! Tribute fodder! The tokens don't have any restrictions, so fucking tribute fodder! For the Earthbounds! And of course it's a field spell, so it means your Earthbounds can live, it gives you tribute fodder, and it gives you Uru tribute fodder. Fucking glorious. Then, to search it, 3 terraforming, I'm playing Earthbound Immortals, I need my field spell. Then, as I'm playing Seraphonite, Trick Clown, and Tourmaline, I might as well play these, don't you think? But yeah, Brilliant Fusion Engine works really, really well in this deck. I've already explained why. And except for Tourmaline and Trick Clown, every monster you play in this deck is dark, so Triple Allure works really well. It surprisingly works far better in this than in the Pendulum variant, but that's probably because the Pendulum variant needed more specific cards, so just banishing any one of them wouldn't really work that well. So, yeah, Triple Allure. Really good card. Then, 2 Econ. Because if you don't know about the stupid shit you can do with Lair of Darkness and Econ, it's hilarious. Oh, okay, I'm going to flip Econ, tribute your monster, and steal another one. I love it, it's so bloody stupid. And it's essentially a 3rd and 4th Uru, which is lovely. So yeah, Econ. Hilarious. And it gives you tribute fodder, because why the fuck not? Thanks, Lapis. Then, 2 MST. I can't find my Twin Twisters. So, yeah, MST. It's MST, what can I say? And, yeah, Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is a staple. Also, it gets you more tribute fodder. That's what this deck likes. So, yeah. Then, finally, well, aside from the 1-card extra deck, which I might as well show you now, it's just Seraphonite, and I've already explained why Seraphonite is good. You have Deck Dev Virus. Yay! EE Virus. Yay! 2 Full Force and 2 Grinning Grave. Yeah, the viruses, they're just good. I'm thinking of fucking around with the ratios though, because Deck Dev doesn't do it for me. Nah, it just... because tribute 1 Dark Monster with 2,000 or more attack, you don't really have that many of those. And check all monsters, and it's basically destroy monsters with attack of 1,500 or less in your opponent's hands, field, and grave, and draws. And 1,500 or less attack. What fucking deck runs any of those monsters? I don't really like Deck Dev, but so yeah, I'm thinking of switching up for a 3rd Grinning Grave maybe, and a 3rd Full Force, something along those lines. Or maybe some other trap cards like TT or D-Barrier, something like that. And the best of the viruses, Eradicator Epidemic Virus. I wish this was at more than 1, just because. Bye-bye to all your spell cards. Yeah, it's hilarious. And it's the only one of the virus cards, which actually does... It's the one that works best with a Silipiscu, because nuke your opponent's spells or traps and nuke their board at the same time. It gets a bit stupid and shenanigan-y. So yeah, E-Virus. Great. Full Force. This one's far better than Deck Dev, just because it's defense rather than attack, and a lot of decks run low defense monsters which have pretty beefy attack. Like, the only one I can think of off the top of my head is, not Earthbound Immortal, Ancient Gear. That's my favourite deck. Like, Wyvern, their main playmaker. Pretty sure that has like 1000 defense. Or Hunting Hound. Again, that has like 600 defense. So, Full Force, good card. And Grinning Grave. Grinning Grave is just nice because you contribute any monster for it rather than any others. Its effect is not quite as good because it's basically milled from the deck some random ass cards you don't want which can't be used for a while. Yeah. But it's more the fact you're attributing your opponent's monsters and possibly milling 6. That is nice. So yeah, Grinning Grave, tasty. And as I said, Seraphonite is the only card in your extra deck, which I run in my extra deck because all the levels are weird, so Xyz. I was thinking of running a Hope Harbinger, but I can't find that either. And maybe some rank 4s because you've got Trick Clown and Arima, but you generally want Arima on the field, so... Or for maybe Trick Clown and Duke Shade. Yeah. I don't really need an extra deck in this deck. It's either going to be brilliant or go down in a blaze of glory. So, that was my Lair of Darkness Earthbound Immortal deck profile. Thank you all for watching. Set myself face down. See you later, guys.